Hello everyone, I'm Confidence. Welcome to my YouTube channel. So in today's video, I'll be telling you things I wish I knew before going to the university. Some of these things I was privileged to know because I already had people who had already gone through the process, while some of those things I was able to learn on my own along the journey of university. The truth is that there is no special manual on how to navigate life. You just gotta do the best you can and be the best. Remember when I was preparing to go to the university, I was anxious about a lot of things. I was scared of making mistakes. I wanted everything to be perfect. And I remember making a lot of research on how to do this, how to make friends. Going to a new environment can be so strange, like something that I was not used to. Really new experience, and I wanted everything to be perfect. So that is why I decided to make this video. As someone who had already gone through the system myself, I decided to make this video to help fresh students out there who are confused, who are scared, who are nervous about navigating university life. So the truth is that there is no answer, like there is no perfect answer, there is no perfect manual on how to do life, even more so university life. Like sometimes things can get messy and beyond your control, but what really matters is how you are able to handle it. The thing is that even after knowing some of those things, I was privileged to know because I had already had people who had gone through the process. I made my own mistakes. I still made mistakes. Like there is no two ways about it. The truth is that you will make mistakes, but what matters is how you're able to handle that mistake, how you're able to live above it, how you're able to handle it to be and do the best you can. So this video is a guide to help you along the journey of university life. I will be speaking from a public university student point of view because I attended a federal university. I don't know how the pattern of things is for private university, but I know that there are some similarities between public university and private university. So some of these tips will also be helpful for private university students as well. So I have 10 things on my list of things to know before going to the university. And number one is university is not secondary school. Life on campus is totally different to what you are used to in secondary school. In university, you meet people from different walks of life, different ideology, different beliefs. You'll be hearing different languages. And again, it's just like a survival of the fittest. Everybody is just trying to survive. If you don't speak up for yourself, you'll be left behind. And you don't want that, especially in the federal university where you are queuing for something, you are queuing for clearance, doing your clearance. If you don't speak up for yourself, if you are not able to survive on your own, you'll be left behind, because if you don't speak up for yourself, nobody will speak up for you. I remember in my year one in the university, we were going for clearance. We had to do physical clearance, medical clearance, all these things. We had to stay on the queue. Everybody is just trying to just do their own, be the first to do their own, like, because because it was by stages. If you do your physical clearance, you have to do the, like, we were just trying to just get ahead. And again, if you are not someone that is agile or able to speak up for themselves, you will be left behind. People will walk all over you, and that is something you don't want. You'll be left behind, you'll be far behind on schedule, and you don't want that. Number two, make adjustments. You have to make adjustments. What you are used to is not what you should be doing, because you are going to a totally new environment. Your studying patterns to change, your ways of doing things to change. Like the way you studied in secondary school will not be the same way you studied in university, because in university you are meeting different lecturers with different pattern of teaching, different courses. Like you have to adjust your studying patterns as well. Number three, plan. If you fail to plan, you plan to fail. You have to plan yourself so that you can manage your time effectively. Planning helps you a lot because then you are better organized. Because in university there's just so many things to do, places to go, extracurricular activities to participate in, and if you don't manage your time effectively, you will get carried away, and you don't want that, because your study will suffer. The main reason of coming to school will suffer, and you don't want that. So don't get carried away with life on campus. Like there should be a balance between your study life and your social life. Number four, self-care and mental health. Like, prioritize your self-care and mental health. This is not something that should be debatable. Prioritize your self-care and mental health. You matter. Take care of your mental health. Students die from depression. Like, becoming, it can be so overwhelming. Like, when you have gone to a new environment, like that, there are things you cannot handle. Like, everything is just so strange. It's okay to cry. I can't count how many times I cried in my year one. I cried because sometimes everything was just so frustrating, depressing, and some students were not able to handle it. They died from depression. The truth is that nobody is above breaking down. The truth is that you will cry. It's okay to cry. It's okay to let out all those emotions. Cry and let it out so that you'll be okay, because bottling all those things, it can make you just overwhelmed and you feel like there is no other option than to just give up. Many students die from depression, and that is something we need to talk more about. If you are depressed or struggling with something, speak out. Speak out to somebody you can trust. That way you are not bottling all those emotions. Before you know everything, you will just decide that you want to give up. So prioritize your self-care and mental health. Very, very important. Number 5, prioritize your courses based on the credit unit. This was something I was able to learn on my own. I could adjust my studying patterns to it. The way you study a 5 credit unit course should not be the same way you should study for a 2 credit unit course. Like, there are 2 different credit loads. So prioritize your courses on those bases. It will help you a lot so that you're able to maximize your time effectively. Number 6, networking. Be open. Be willing to connect with people. Like, because through those along the journey of university life, those people that might turn out to be friends will be of help to you later on along the journey. Just having someone you can talk to, like, share some things with, it will help you a lot, because then you are not alone in the journey. Like, you have somebody to share the things that are bothering you. That way everything is not just so depressing to you. Be open to meeting people, networking with people, talking with people. Just a simple how are you can make you be friends with somebody. I know this can be really difficult, especially if you are an introvert like me. As an introvert, it was really difficult, but then I had to make adjustment. I had to make adjustment. Trust me, I had to learn. I didn't have everything perfect. I had to learn along this journey to be able to open myself up to meeting new people, like connecting with people, and trust me, it has helped me a lot. Number 7, ask questions. Don't be afraid to ask questions. It's not possible for you to have all the answers. Ask questions from your classmates, ask questions from senior colleagues. Those questions you ask from senior colleagues will really help you to navigate those challenges that they might have gone through at your level. Ask questions, it will help you a lot. Ask questions from senior colleagues on a lecturer's pattern of teaching, on study materials. You can even get past questions from them as well. Number 8, take advantage of campus resources. You paid for it for a reason. Use it to get ahead on studying. Use it to get study materials. You were given the library card for a reason. Use it. Like, when I was in school, I made sure I used my library card. You were not given the library card for fancy. Textbooks in libraries you can use or even borrow. At the end of your studying period, you return it. Make sure you attend seminars organized by the university. You've made payment for those things, so take full advantage of those resources. Use it well. Make sure that you use every opportunities that has been given to you. Number 9, keep all your documents organized. I don't know how to emphasize this enough. Keep all your documents organized. Every receipt you have received while in school, keep it organized. It will be helpful to you because it is an evidence that you have made payment for something or participated in something. Every slip of paper you receive serve as an evidence that you have done something or that you have registered for something. You can keep your documents organized in a file, or you can even scan it as well. It is an evidence, so don't joke with it. Number 10, locate your classes before they start. This is something that I should have done, but I didn't do. Like, I missed a class because of this, because I didn't know the lecture. So try as much as possible when you get into school, try and take a tour of your department, your faculty. Just try and know the basic points in your faculty or department, so that it doesn't seem strange to you when they tell you that a particular course is holding in this hall, so that you don't have to start running around, then having to miss the class. You don't want that, or going to a class late. So that embarrassment is not something you should go through. So try and take a tour of your faculty, your department, your lecture halls, so that the environment is not strange to you, and then you don't have to miss your classes as well. A bonus tip on my list: tolerance. Be tolerant of people, because you are meeting people from different walks of life, different cultures, different ways of things that might not be pleasing to you. So try and be tolerant of people, especially if you are someone that stays in the school hostel. You have to learn to readjust your way of doing things, your way of living. You are going to a school, you are living in the hostel, you are meeting people with different ways of doing things, different cleanliness pattern that you don't like, different characters that you don't like. Just learn how to be tolerant of people, so that you'll be able to have good relationship with your roommates. Because in the school hostel, I stayed in the school hostel, and I met people from different background, different ways of doing things. Like, I had to adjust. Because some people like sleeping with the light on, some don't like sleeping with the light on. So adjustment you have to make, so that there is a good relationship with people you live with in your room. So try as much as possible to be tolerant of the people you live with, of your classmates, of your hostel mates, of your roommates. It will help you a lot to avoid some of the shege you will see in hostel or in school. Try as much as possible to be tolerant of people. It will help you overlook some things. It will help you overlook some things you will usually talk on. So guys, we have come to the end of this video. If this was helpful to you, comment in the comment box. Or if you want me to do a part 2 of this video, I should really do a part 2, because I feel like I haven't said more of what I want to say. So if you think I should do a part 2 of this video, please let me know in the comment box below. And again, if you are interested in seeing a packing list for things you need in the university, please let me know. Comment in the comment box and let me know. If you also have other video suggestions you would like me to do, please comment in the comment box. I will see your comments and I'll reply to them. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on your notification bell, so that you can be notified anytime I upload a new video. Thank you very much. Till next time, stay blessed. Bye.